你就从头到尾可以站在那。是这样啊，我看一下是谁啊。如果是打别人的话，我就不理；打我们的人，我就会理。
Dissolve at the first storm's test. Watched heavy hearts outlast the rest. Systems hum until limits bite. Then only craft survives the night. Mentors warn the brittle speed of rich and light without sense or mead. I sold a temper quick to load, earning year before overload. The CD roams beneath the man. Still towers by measured hand. I read the signs in stress and strain. My resilience through the pain. It's something it shows the seam, not an ending but a steam. Send the gal, it's up abreast, don't flee the force, but less the stress. Between collapsing static calm lies occur where growth is born. I tune my balance, bias the band, let pressure teach me where to end, not break it. Bending into pressure defines the path I keep when silence strikes and promises see the tighter days are true. A leap I walk the like a force's speed. Pressure defines the path ahead, forged I wait, not wise I've said. Each load aligns the steps I tread. The map is written by what's left. The gauge is settled, he runs low. The route remains because I know when calm returns I won't forget the shake, the squeeze, help was set. I learned to stand where angles argue with gravity, chalk lines, cutting the veil when the choices I've counted in intervals, footsteps sinking in hidden clocks. Every surface has an intention, every sound is weighing in sin. I carry tools and no names, every sharp in my repetition, like fashion verdicts on glass and skill I pass through systems that never break. For precision, letting in a spin, tightening the form that in doubt burn down. The heat, no space for ornament, no space for pause, only alignment and full restraint. Pressure clarifies the outline, access drops away. What remains just load and trust. Seconds compress, hands memorize. Resistance, question shortened in 10 packs. So wise as motion, instruction listens, waiting for amendment instead of promise. Not the sign of belief with the way the action outweighs and broken souls can't crank. Every choice says they're in real time, every span on is done to stress. I ain't moving to rapid into peace until bell speaks louder than defense. Until staying upright because of argument. It's strays withdraw themselves under my feet. Signal split the between command and doubt. I read the gas, not the signs. Choosing momentum over hesitation. History crowds and marches. Whispering shortcutting excuses. I'm muted with cadence. Muscles with memory pages. Without letting them raise smoothing edges. You'd warping plans for a lie. Holes if you respect it. Still the path answers when you commit fully. I did nothing decorative, only force. Supply drew, only motion that resolves. If true flexes, it must return. If it breaks, it was never fit. I built for worst hours, for shaking hands, for weight that aroused unannounced. Compassion hidden inside tolerance, mercy measured in clearness. It structure keeps count when not grudges it allows. One correction and it sits on clear. But then it again, the ones again, the rush of fatigue. Yet I answer the stain, the stands that hold strangers in silence. No fan is brains, no plain flames. Time is maintained, no the low. Lights stand out, the grid remains active. Wind moves through decisions already made. Footsteps cross without knowing my name. The word stays away, puts on emotion. Beliefs in none, quiet endurance. Only where doubt used to echo, proof continuing long after I leave.
他直接给我很屌的习惯。
The entrepreneur rejects inherited habits. Manuals color your edges, so the gestures lose friction. I twist around in the edges differently. Signals lad feedback youth break. What worked yesterday drags today. I shed ceremony. I shorten reach attention, shoving space. Demands fresh geometry, crush it, exposing outdated joints. I feel scenes with underload. Adaptation becomes immediate labor. No time on templates. Motion must update in place to spell completely. Context with assumptions. Speed and tradition. The modern goes is fast, asking for usable patterns. Keyword transfers, drove with delays, decisions compressed. The system rewards clarity and punishes nostalgia without warning.
我的，对啊。
Response from cousin forces, no arch, I've been hiding. Only live structure assembling under stress, proving itself by holding now. The environment mutates mid-task, input spike, resources spin. Obviously comes ever change grip, reassure your voice, light was synthesized with signals. Team sync, by river not great, tills recontextualize, improvise, braces outperform, polished relics I learn by contact. Every step is quickly, corrections land past. The work confers elasticity, rigid guide, snaps, broad class moves, more questionable discipline, measured by survival and reach. Manual is bad novelty, it is thin, I test spans, honestly. Remove record, train, reinforce old paths, memory assist on me as data authority dissolves, function leads a good consideration, hot excuses, failure instructs briefly, then demands the vision. Replace havoc alignment. The place turning to the feedback. The structure stabilizes, choices mash. Conditions and pressure confirms the design. After the shift, silence recalibrates.
遭受敌人攻击了，
Remarks what expires. Your outlines remain provisional.
遭受敌人攻击了，
I document up in ceremonial.
遭受敌人攻击了。
Feel stayed active. From horror will differ then. I will arrive lighter, ready to rebuild without attachment, holding with what works and releasing the rest.
哎呀！
Slides appear before the lungs. Hairline cracks, risk of time, and I red vibrations through the floor. Support feels thinner today. A stitch stack heavier than low. Fast thinners loosening warm air. I mark danger without plan. They count X's, count hands, count seconds. Routine keeps pace while that circles. The build what's intact when vistas up close. Joints guard you. I keep moving. Distributing force. The views and step to the water system pretends stability. Warning services pattern. Small shit repeat. Data concept kicks don't grade that two's attention over the nada. Procedures compressed, the margin evaporates. Either intervene now or inherit debris later. Yeah, the clock stops, negotiator. Yeah. The structure will collapse it. True stays muted. The structure will collapse it. With all road strength, I need the Lord. Honestly, I chase failure. As I apple for an noise burst tato. My budget needs motion. Applied early. Not brain on the sun. Late. Team circulate updates and fragments. Signals lag. Authority hesitate to bypass. Ceremony grace. Quit if the swam for move. Decorate mass. We route effort to columns and still answer. Sweat carries clarity. Fear sharpens back. Ducky fixed by seconds. options, shriek fast. I get up in birth for players. Progress now means holding on enough to move people. The survival outranks elegance. Collapse is not sudden. It is rehearsed and effect. I learn to listen for prelude. The trust numbers for what I've forgiven. To trade pride for reinforcement. Action, vivid pride and it's tapped out gestures. Waste capacity. Precision extends time. Time saves lives. Structural collection that's alive. And the structural collection not on its slow fast. They stay crouching in the strain. Deep pressure dish to do the beat next. It's clear like efforts we do. Come follow history yeah, when just finally settles, analysis begins. Where held earns respect, what failed teachers lineage records up fake. Memory hard and simple stand. If the next still starts playing and no make attack. Only customs carry forward is northerly. Check nothing, so collapse. It comes a rumor, better than a repeat, but then. A decision drops without ceremony, no crowd, no signal flare, just a quiet click inside the chest. Options scatter, one path firms the ground, tilts to warrant consequence. I feel the hinge engage, muzzles reassign purpose. Time compresses into youthfulness, language falls behind action. The moment passes quickly, but its shadow lengthens. I move forward carrying in an unseen stamp, knowing selection has already begun. Reshaping terrain, habits, posture, expectation, and the cost of every next step.
Choice exit theory fast, it enters sequence, repetition begins immediately.
What was flexible stiffens, what was possible, narrow moment drafts the first rule. I sense transformation underway, irreversible.
Quiet, efficient.
What choice turns into a structure? What choice turns into its weight? Carry daily, it starts asking why it starts, demanding how I live inside the outcome. Direction hardens, neutral ground appears a selected line. Now returns pressure, shaping movement, limiting drift, rewarding consistency.
Days later, the decision enforces self-alarms ring differently. Doors resist or open on schedule. People respond to patterns I authored unconsciously. I adjust behavior to fit the channel like carved friction. Feels deserved, ease feels earned. There is no debate left, only calibration I learn. With a choice strengthen me and where it thin margins. Maintenance replaces excitement. Progress depends on staying in line with what I already set in motion.
Choice does not vanish after action.
It persists as environment. It edits options before they appear. It
Taxes deviation.
compounds returns. Ignored, it decays into penalty. Honored, it stabilizes. I monitor strain. Reinforce weak spans. Responsibility becomes operational, not emotional.
What choice turns into is law and practice. What choice turns into is routine with teeth. I accept the terms fully. Carry consequences without complaint. Adjust form, maintain pace. But the decision proves itself daily through survival. Efficiency and the absence of regret fueled by indecision.
Eventually the choice blends into identity. No fanfare remains, only patterns running smoothly. I stop remembering alternatives, assist the functions. Energy flows with a record long ago. If change is needed, it will require heat again. For now I operate inside the result, moving forward, steady, accountable, aware that this reality began as a single moment. I did not postpone.
到一个最佳恶命中的。
这是挺屌的。
Decisions cool into shape under pressure. The 4G hums with routine heat. I choose once, then the choice chooses me. Edges harden, options thin. What was flexible becomes binding. I feel consequence settle into posture. Steps repeat without debate. Memory records temperature and timing. Intent leaves fingerprints on steel. There is no rehearsal now. The day expects compliance. I carry the mark openly, moving forward with what I set in motion. Repetition seals outcome, witnesses fate, process remains what I endorsed. Returns as rule.
难怪他砍掉10组。
他那个好像是谢师制作2代加
很小气呢。
Systems wake and enforce evenly. Signs replace conversation. Exceptions evaporate. I navigate corridors built from earlier votes. Some doors open smoothly, others resist with justified force. I accept friction as tuition. Adjust technique, preserve integrity. Each action side each precedent. Each outcome updates code. I learn where discretion died, where discipline took its place. Freedom now expresses as precision within bounds. I author.
This condensed choice, repeat until invisible. It rewards consistency, punishes drift out in my inputs carefully. Small biases compound, neglect rights, loopholes, attention right safeguards. The craft is ongoing, responsibility does not sunset. Choice forged into law, the phrase echo operation. Choice forged into law, I align behavior to match. Carry away without complaint, maintain clarity. Let enforcement be fair because the origin was deliberate and clean.
After hours, the forge cools. Text remains etched, I trace lines I made earlier. Some serve well, some demand amendment. Change requires heat again. For now, I operate within the rule set. Work continues, outcomes comply. Tomorrow waits with raw material and the same demand for care. Before choice hardens into command.
Pressure introduces self early, not loud, persistent. I meet it before names attach. Muscles learn the lesson first. Skin records contact. Small failures arrive as signals. I answer by adjusting angle, not posture of pride. Days stack, strain patiently. Nice, cool the noise. I remain present through repetition. Weakness reveals border, strength learns economy. I stop explaining myself. I keep showing up where resistance waits and leaves marks that do not fade. Load clarifies character, excess burns off, motion simplifies. I track stress honestly, correct before fracture. The mirror offers data, not comfort. Endurance becomes habit, habit becomes stone. The line between effort and self starts to blur. Identity hardened by strain takes shape quiet. Identity hardened by strain rejects ornament and carry away without announcement. Pressure refines edges, consistency seals form. I am not what I claim I am. What holds when tested again under the same demand?
Time applies, force unevenly, workload spike, expectations lean in. I distribute effort across joints and hours. Rest becomes tactical, nutrition becomes timing.
Conversation shorten, commitment sharpen. I learn which values flex and which snap scars annotate progress. Praise distracts less than before. Criticism passes through quicker. The routine absorbs shock. I move forward intact, not untouched. Shaped by repeated contact with difficulty. Strain is a teacher without language. It offers growls, not explanations. Those who listen adapt, those who posture feel loudly. Academic responses reinforce weak spans. Let brittle habits break early. Identity merges as structure, not story. Reliable under load, readable to stress. Sanity hardened by strain remains functional. Identity hardened by strain stays alive. I accept the cost of durability. Traits softness for reach, maintain form under pressure. Let results accumulate silently until definition is unavoidable and stable.
After exertion, quiet returns differently. The body cools slower, the mind stays clear longer. I inventory what changed, keep what improved. The scar will crack, tomorrow will bring fresh weight. I will meet it with the same shape, adjusted but intact. Knowing who I am now is the residue of forces survived and integrated without retreat or disguise.
before the sirens. A doubt could speak my name. Shoes tower yesterday's fear still clinging to the lace. The city breathing steel and glass like it dares me to bend. Every sign says follow lines, but my pulse says a man. I've been handed maps drawn by hands that never bled. Told the cost is too high if I think ahead, but every scar I carry hums a different truth. That motion is the only proof for you. I step forward while the echoes argue behind. Every second asking who I choose to become in time.
The mirror never answers when I beg for a clue. It only throws my questions back sharper and true. The weight of weight and pressure's heavier than risk. Hesitation is a cage built brick by brick. I
Feel the moment narrowing like a blade cut free or stay contained. There's no debt left unpaid. Forged by decision alone, I stand where the fire has grown. Not crowned by fate or stone, but by choices I own. Forged by decision alone, I carve my name in the unknown. Every yes, every no becomes marrow and bone. I am shaped by the steps I choose to atone.
The road remembers every footstep I deny. Ghosts of almost linger waving as I pass by. I've seen comfort rot kingdoms from the inside. Velvet walls still collapse when the spine won't rise. Mentor spoken riddles wrapped in borrowed pride. Saying wait for the right wind, wait for the tide. The tides don't wait for hearts that stall. They move for the moon, not the plea or call. I trade permission for a breath of real air. Let consequences teach me how much I care. If I fall moving, not frozen in place. Momentum is mercy in a merciless race.
Strip the noise from the vow. Hear the quiet command, not destiny's whisper, but the will of my hand. When options fracture like glass under strain, I choose a cut that draws a line through the pain. No oracle speaks, no halo descends. Resolve is a hammer that never pretends. In the heat of the doubt, I am tempered and shown. Forged by decision alone, I rise from the pressure zone. No borrowed script, no throne, just a spine overgrown. Forged by decision alone, the future answers my tone. Every fracture I sown becomes strength I've honed. I am built by the will I finally know. Forged by decision alone. Forged by decision alone.
打野
Footstep fade into rhythm, breath sinking with night. The path keeps unfolding beyond wrong and right. Sparks cool on the anvil of time as I roam, carrying silence, still choosing my own.
Hey, yeah. Ash settles like a ledger finally closed, yeah. Streets exhale a tired glow. I walk through outlines where noise used to argue, counting what resisted the burn. Habits stripped of color, motives stripped of disguise.
He taught everything its limit. Names peel from surfaces, leaving function behind. I feel weight without ornament, a core that refused to vanish. Steps echo cleaner now, not lighter but exact.
Survival without celebration, endurance without witnesses. The air's the one with consequence. My hands black and yet steady.
Holding on cannot be consumed.
Lost sharpens perception, excess evaporate. What stays earns place. Seconds feel deliberate. Heartbeat space wider. The future no longer shouts it waits to be shaped by what endured.
What remains after fire is not the scream but the fray. What remains after fire is the shape that held. I stand inside the aftermath, measuring strength by what refused to fall apart. No myth, no rescue, only substance answering the test. Only truth left solid when he withdrew.
I remember the blaze promised renewal, so destruction is passage. I believe the glow meant direction, but clarity arrived later when silence replaced raw. When choices lost the costume to survive while slogans burn. Trust reduced to action, loyalty reduced to weight carried. Scars mapping accuracy, not regret the ground firm again. Asking for steps, not explanations. I move slower now, but every motion lands with intent. Burn teaches honesty without
without language, it removes rehearsal, leaves only reaction. What bends returns, alter what cracks teaches caution. What holds becomes reference, I rebuild from residue, not from hope. Designing with margins, learned the hard way. Strength tempered by memory.
What remains after fire stands quietly, refusing applause. What remains after fire carries load without complaint. I align my life to that example. Less bright, more precise, fewer words, more function. Staying present long after the flames lose interest.
Yeah. Smoke clears in the eyes of Blair. Night cools the surfaces. Footsteps resume their
应该都在
Nothing dramatic left to say. Only structures breathing evenly. Only time moving forward. Testing again and again. What chose to stay?
Decisions fall like tools on concrete. Sound tells distance, consequence measures force. I move through options marked by residue. Each choice leaves mass behind. Nothing flows free. Step commit direction, hesitation has drag. I feel outcomes pulling at posture. Memory stores density, errors way more than silence. Success suppresses the spine. I balance intent with carry capacity. Trim language, short emotion, accept gravity is auditor. The path narrows by accumulation, not belief. Pressure reveals totals. Small X compound quiet. Main bond keeps account. I sense way
那这个几率好像蛮高的呢。
Timing matters. Placement matters. There is no neutral release. The scale
那个盾的不知道
look away. Every outcome has weight. It lands whether named or not. Every outcome has weight. It bends plans into shape. I step knowing residue will follow. No erasure, no refund, only load transfer forward through time and stance.
Days stack result like crates, labels fade, contents remain. I learn to live with sequence, to pivot without spilling. Conversations carry other math, silence carries more. I choose words for mass, I choose actions for balance. Weather complicates transport.
遭受敌人攻击了，
Still the summarize intact, I just grip, share low where possible. On
遭受敌人攻击了，
depends on honest accounting, responsibility is physics. Not tone, it does not negotiate.
遭受敌人攻击了，
Along weak lines first. Training teaches where to reinforce. Attention spreads weight evenly. Neglect concentrates damage. I rebuild habits to carry farther without collapse. Every outcome has weight. Measured in strain and reach. Every outcome has weight. I keep alignment under it. Let form decide survival. Let consistency absorb shock. I move forward, accepting the mass attached to motion. Evening settles inventories. The scale goes quiet.
看起来是这样。
What remains still pulls downward. Tomorrow will ask for movement again. I will lift what I made, carry it clean, set it down where it belongs. No drama. Just transfer completed in space. Clear to continue. Waste before intention. Metal cools the air. Hands learn silence. Posture speaks first. Breath segments time. Reps decadence. The floor remembers errors. I cut excess motion. I shorten pauses. Focus tightens numbers. Replace excuses. Pressure edits language. Muscles cue for order. Habit leads. Doubt follows late. I keep angles honest. I keep pace. Narrow form carries me forward while demand increases without warning. Strain clarifies priority. The next action shrinks. Tempo steady. Thought heat rises. Noise dissolves. I answer the task. Directly sequence defeats panic. Small corrections prevent collapse. The load test memory.
这也太恶心了吧！哇。
Discipline under full load defines the boundary. Discipline of full load rejects drama. Counted breaths, verified angles. Gravity receives no debate. I hold the line as clocks disappear.
Under full load defines a boundary. Discipline of full load rejects drama. Counter breaths, verified angles. Gravity receives no debate. I hold the line as clocks disappear. Consistency accumulates proof. Control survives pressure. The work stays readable at the limit. The day adds plates by surprise. Messages flash, deadlines lean closer. I distribute effort, reset stands, fuel measure, rest, deliberate, fatigue, trim speech. Action remains.